Hey lovely people out there, welcome to my YouTube channel and thanks for clicking on this video. So today in our today's video presentation, we are going to start with a very important new chapter and the name of that particular chapter is antipsychotic drugs. Now before moving on to our antipsychotic agents, we first need to understand the basic classification. So in our today's video presentation, let us see what are all important points we are going to discuss. So in our today's video presentation, we are going to first understand the classification of our psychiatric disorders. Then we need to understand the differences between two important terminologies. The very first terminology is known as neurosis and the second one is known as psychosis. Then we are moving on to our very important disorder and that is known as schizophrenia. Then we are going to see the clinical presentation of our schizophrenia and I will tell you what do we understand by the concept of positive as well as our negative symptoms. So let us understand the classification of our psychiatric disorders. So when we classify our psychiatric disorders, we divide the psychiatric disorders into two broad categories. The very first one is known as psychosis and the second one is known as neurosis. Now the first question that has to be answered is, what is the main difference between psychosis and neurosis? So in psychosis, insight is absent and in neurosis, insight is present. Now the question is, what do we understand by the term insight? Insight का मतलब ये होता है that the person is aware about his or her disease condition. For example, यहाँ पे जो है that is psychosis. In the condition of psychosis, we say that the person is not aware about his or her disease condition. And अगर एक patient, if he or she is not aware about the disease condition, we say कि that person's का जो insight है that is absent. For example, in the condition of schizophrenia, schizophrenia is coming under the category of psychosis. So we say in the patient who is suffering from schizophrenia, वहाँ पे the patient is unaware about his or her disease condition and that is our insight is absent. On the other hand, when I say a person is suffering from neurosis, वहाँ पे insight is present. That means person को ये पता है that he or she is suffering from a particular disease condition and we say कि वहाँ पे उन patient में insight is present. So you need to remember in the condition of psychosis, the insight is absent and in the condition of neurosis, insight is present. Now just think logically. In the patient who is suffering from psychosis and we have one patient who is suffering from some kind of neurotic condition. Now इन दोनों patient में से treat करना कौन से patient को easy रहेगा? The answer is definitely neurosis वाले जो patient है उन patient को treat करना ज़्यादा easy होगा because they are aware about their own disease condition. So वहाँ पे वो treatment लेंगे. But in the condition of psychosis, for example, in the patient who is suffering from schizophrenia, it is very difficult to treat such kind of patient because they are unaware about their disease condition. Now let us understand the classification of our psychosis. So we have our psychiatric illness and वहाँ पे जो psychosis होता है, we can broadly classify it as the very first one is known as schizophrenia and the second one is known as mood disorders. Now mood disorder के लिए second important terminology जो हम use करते हैं that is known as affective disorders. So in affective disorders, we mainly have three important conditions. The very first one is known as mania, the second one is known as depression and the third one is known as bipolar disorder. Now let us understand in short इन सारे के सारे कंडीशन का मतलब क्या होता है? सो डिप्रेशन, वी नो कि इफ अ पर्सन इज फीलिंग आइसोलेटेड एंड वो जो पर्सन है जहां पे वो सुसाइडल टेंडेंसीज या फिर सुसाइडल थॉट्स आते हैं, दैट पर्टिकुलर कंडीशन इज नोन एज अ डिप्रेशन. In the condition of mania, the person is over excited and वो जो over excitability होती है, over happiness वाली जो condition होती है, that is abnormal, and वो जो abnormality होती है, that is known as mania. Now कुछ ऐसे patients होते हैं जो दोनों के दोनों साइकिल में घूमते हैं. That means sometimes they feel depressed and sometimes उनका मूड abnormally बहुत ज्यादा elevate हो जाता है. Such kind of condition is known as bipolar disorder. So we have in our affective disorders three important conditions, that is mania, second one is depression, and we have bipolar disorder. Now when we talk about the neurosis classification, we have different condition. Very first one is known as generalized anxiety disorder. नाउ जनरलाइज्ड एंजाइटी डिसऑर्डर जो होता है, थोड़ी बहुत एंजाइटी पर्सन में अगर हो, सो दैट इज नॉर्मल. बट इफ अ पर्सन इज फीलिंग मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द टाइम एंशियस, अगर उसको एंजाइटी हो रही है, देन दैट इज अवर जनरलाइज्ड एंजाइटी डिसऑर्डर. एंड यहाँ पे इनसाइट अबाउट द डिजीज इज प्रेजेंट. सो द वेरी फर्स्ट डिजीज कंडीशन that is coming under the classification of our neurosis, that is our generalized anxiety disorder. The second one we have is known as a phobia. phobia का मतलब होता है fear. For example, बहुत सारे लोगों को heights का fear होता है, या फिर बहुत सारे लोगों को closed space का fear होता है. So ये जो fears होते हैं, that is coming under the category of neurosis, and उसको हम phobia बोलते हैं. The third important disease condition we have, that is our bulimia. Now bulimia का क्या मतलब होता है? ये eating disorders होते हैं. यहाँ पे दोनों कंडीशन पॉसिबल है, या तो पर्सन ज्यादा खाएगा या फिर पर्सन कम खाएगा. So that is our bulimia. Then the fourth one we have is known as obsessive compulsive disorder. इसको हम शॉर्ट फॉर्म में OCD बोलते हैं. आई विल गिव यू अ एग्जाम्पल. हमें सबको ये पता है कि दिन में हाथ धोना दैट इज नॉर्मल. अगर दिन में हम 3-4 बार या फिर वेन एवर वी फील हम हाथ धोते हैं इन ऑर्डर टू कीप वन सेल्फ हाइजीनिक. बट अगर कोई पेशेंट को अगर ऑब्सेशन ही हो गया है एंड वो दिन में 500 टाइम्स 1000 टाइम्स अगर हाथ धो रहा है, सो दैट इज अ डिसऑर्डर. एंड वो पर्सन को एक ऑब्सेशन हो गया है अबाउट वन पर्टिकुलर थिंग, सो दैट इज नोन एज OCD. Then the next condition we have, that is known as post traumatic stress disorder. Now ये जो पोस्ट ट्रॉमेटिक स्ट्रेस डिसऑर्डर है, इसको हम शॉर्ट फॉर्म में PTSD भी बोलते हैं. Now what is this PTSD? पोस्ट ट्रॉमेटिक, नाम से ही पता चलता है कि पर्सन के लाइफ में कुछ मेजर इवेंट हुए हैं, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट ट्रॉमेटिक इवेंट द पर्सन हैज डेवलप्ड सच काइंड ऑफ कंडीशन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि इफ देयर इज अ डेथ ऑफ अ नियर वन, एंड वो जो नियर वन है अगर बहुत ज्यादा क्लोज है, सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर ट्रॉमेटिक इवेंट द पर्सन इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम सच काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रेस डिसऑर्डर, and that is known as post-traumatic stress disorder. And finally, we have our impulse control. And impulse control का एक example है, that is kleptomania. Kleptomania क्या होता है? It is a stealing disorder. यानी कि ये जो चोरी करने का disorder है. So in our neurosis, we mainly have 6 important conditions. The very first one is known as generalized anxiety disorder. The second one is our phobia. The third one, that is eating disorder, we have bulimia. Then we have obsessive compulsive disorder. Then we have post traumatic stress disorder, and we have impulse control. And उसका जो example है, that is our kleptomania. Now moving on to our main important psychosis condition, and that is our schizophrenia. So we are going to start with this particular disease condition and we will see कि ये जो disease होती है schizophrenia की, how we can use our antipsychotic drugs in order to treat this particular patient. So starting with our schizophrenia. So ये जो schizophrenia disease condition होती है, that is coming under the category of psychosis in which the patient loses the contact with the reality. Now अगर कोई पेशेंट स्किज़ोफ्रेनिया से सफर कर रहा है तो उसका जो क्लिनिकल प्रेजेंटेशन होगा या फिर जो साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स होंगे वो कैसे होंगे. सो द वेरी कॉमन इज ये पेशेंट को रियलिटी से कोई कांटेक्ट नहीं होता है, ये अपने ही दुनिया में होते हैं. सो द वेरी फर्स्ट क्लिनिकल प्रेजेंटेशन इज बीइंग आउट ऑफ टच विद द रियलिटी. द सेकंड वन इज hallucination. Now this point is very important. The patient who is suffering from schizophrenia, the patient is having hallucination. Now ये जो hallucination होते हैं, many a times patient complain कि they hear different voices. And ये जो voices का है जो hallucination होता है, that is auditory hallucination. So a person who is suffering from schizophrenia, the most common clinical presentation is auditory hallucination. Now auditory hallucination में होता क्या है? The person who is suffering from this schizophrenia, they hear different voices. For example, अगर कोई schizophrenic patient अगर बाहर जा रहा है तो उनको different आवाजें सुनाई देगी जो नॉर्मल जो आसपास के लोग हैं उनको सुनाई नहीं देगी. And that voice is dominating the action of that particular person. So you need to remember the main important clinical presentation of schizophrenia, that is hallucination, and mainly it is the auditory hallucination. Then the third important clinical presentation is of delusions. Delusions का मतलब होता है fixed false beliefs. Then we have ideas of influence. That means the actions of this particular person, they are influenced by the external stimulus. Then we have they are disconnected thought processes. That means loose association. Then this particular patients, they are verbal or physical aggression show करते हैं. They are having a very poor self-care skills and definitely अगर person hallucinate कर रहा है and all the abnormalities अगर person show कर रहा है, so definitely there will be a disturbance in his or her sleep cycle as well as उनका जो appetite होगा वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा poor होगा. Now moving on to our next important point, and that is the concept of positive and negative symptoms. Now the first question is why we are understanding this positive and negative symptoms. So when we will be studying about our different antipsychotic drugs, वहाँ पे कुछ ड्रग्स पॉजिटिव सिम्टम्स को ट्रीट करने के लिए यूजफुल होते हैं एंड कुछ ड्रग नेगेटिव सिम्टम्स को ट्रीट करने के लिए यूज होते हैं. सो वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि ये जो पॉजिटिव सिम्टम्स होते हैं व्हाई दे आर नोन एज पॉजिटिव सिम्टम्स एंड ये जो नेगेटिव सिम्टम्स होते हैं व्हाई दे आर नोन एज नेगेटिव सिम्टम्स. सो लेट अस टेक अ एग्जांपल. लेट अस से कि एक हेल्दी पर्सन है एंड उसकी जो लाइफ है वो नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग की तरह है. नाउ इफ दैट पर्टिकुलर नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम स्किज़ोफ्रेनिया, कुछ पर्सनैलिटीज या फिर कुछ साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स और वी कैन से ट्रेट्स आर गेटिंग एडेड टू हिज और हर पर्सनैलिटी. ऐसे जो साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स होते हैं या फिर ट्रेट्स होते हैं दैट इज गेटिंग एडेड टू अ पर्सन्स पर्सनैलिटी, दैट इज नोन एज पॉजिटिव सिम्टम्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, if I am a normal person, क्या hallucinate करता है? The answer is no. But अगर मेरे को स्किज़ोफ्रेनिया अगर हुआ है तो ये जो hallucination वाला trait है वो मेरी personality में indulge हुआ है. That means normally person is not hallucinating. But if a person is developing schizophrenia, this hallucination trait is getting into the person's personality. एंड दैट इज वाई जो भी साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स जो भी ट्रेट्स पर्सन्स की पर्सनैलिटी पे एड अप होते हैं those traits are known as positive symptoms. So, positive symptoms means some symptoms or we can say traits which are added to the person's personality. For example, irrational thoughts, we have hallucination and we have our delusions. Now negative thoughts या फिर negative symptoms क्या होते हैं? So some symptoms or we can say traits which are getting removed from the personality, that is known as the negative symptom. Now let us understand this particular point. हमें ये पता है कि जो नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग होते हैं वो सोशल होते हैं. दैट मीन्स दे लव टू गेट मिक्स विद डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ पीपल. बट इफ अ पर्सन इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम स्किज़ोफ्रेनिया, ये जो सोशली सराउंड होने की ट्रेट है दैट इज गेटिंग रिमूव्ड फ्रॉम द पर्सन्स पर्सनैलिटी. दैट मीन्स नाउ द पर्सन इज शोइंग अ सोशल विड्रॉवल. सो ये जो सोशल विड्रॉवल, सोशल होने का जो ट्रेट है वो नॉर्मली ह्यूमन बीइंग में होता है. बट इफ अ पेशेंट इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम स्किज़ोफ्रेनिया, ये जो सोशल होने का जो ट्रेट है that is getting removed from the person's personality and hence they are coming under the category of negative symptoms. So let us see few important example of our negative symptoms. So the very first one, we have social withdrawal, then we have flattened emotions, and we have demotivated towards his or her goal. So that was about the concept of our positive as well as negative symptoms. So that's it for our today's video presentation. In our next video presentation, we will see in short the pathophysiology of the schizophrenia, and then we will start with our typical antipsychotic drugs. अगर आपने वीडियो लेक्चर यहाँ तक देखा है, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Press that bell icon, like this video and share it with your friends. See you in the next video lecture. Till then, see ya, bye bye, have a good day.